We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. We'll open this meeting of the Monongalia County Commission this October 8, 2025. It's a little after 10 a.m. All three commissioners are here. We will start with our consent and approval with our County Administrator, Renetta McClure. Good morning, Renetta.
Morning. Let's see. We've got 7 exonerations for $10,281.07. 1 request to create a new statement for $157.70. Minutes for October 1st, 2025. Vouchers, General County, $447,822.90. Magistrate Court, $1543. 911, $2,884.45. Chestnut Ridge Park, $3,114.85. Camp Muffley, $11,315.89. Mason-Dixon Park, $1,253.51. Mon County Center, $3,974.95. County Fire Protection Fund, $7,605.94. Assessor's valuation, $1,250.12. Payroll, $2,159,995.40. Law enforcement forfeiture, $36,575. ARPA, $8,828.39. Purchasing card, General County, $6,611.10. Chestnut Ridge Park, $5,787.50. Camp Muffley, $618.82. Mason-Dixon Park, $91.83. Mon County Center, $71.06. Assessor's valuation, $10,269.75 for a voucher total of $2,708,086.89. You have no budget revisions, and position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on the county's website. Fiduciary orders for October 8th, 2025.
Move to approve the consent agenda items as presented.
Second.
We have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Moving on, we have a couple of fiduciary items. First, the estate of Jonathan Robert Lint II. This is an objection to a creditor claim filed by the attorney for the estate. The objection was noted that the bill wasn't passed on to the decedent's insurance, allegedly, and we've not heard from the claimant as yet, other than the filing of the claim. So it's still a re-objection was recently filed to that same debt that was objected to back in February. So,
Yeah, the thing that's weird is the claimant, both times they've objected to it, they said because it hasn't passed through insurance, but how do you get somebody to direct it to go through insurance? And that's...
There's no indication whether or not they made attempts to forward it onto their insurance.
Yeah, whose responsibility,
Yeah.
So, I don't know what else to do with this other than possibly refer to a fiduciary commissioner to sort out.
seems like a fair
That's
deal.
fine with me.
You make that motion?
Yeah, I make that motion.
Second.
We have a first and a second on referring this matter for the estate of Jonathan Robert Lint II to a fiduciary commissioner. All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we have the estate of Clarence Keith Miller. This is one we've been addressing for a little while now. There were several parameters we placed on the executor of the estate to file a, first off, to the claimant on a funeral bill requested to be paid from the estate. No action had been taken. We referred to a fiduciary commissioner with the direction that the estate pay the hearing fee of $500. That was not done in the time frame that we set to post that fee. So as of now, the estate stands basically where it was before, that a request has been made to remove the executor from the estate by the claimant that hasn't been paid for a funeral bill. So that's where we stand at this point.
So 15 days from the 10th would have been the 25th. That was the time period that the commission provided before. On the 29th, the fiduciary office received a request from the attorney for the executrix to allow more time to file the fee with the fiduciary commissioner. That was received on the 29th. So it was after the
That's all right.
15 days.
So yeah, I have two motions, but I want to go through the whole chronological of the events, just so we understand that this, we really haven't had a lot of action on the executives. On July 16th, we received an objection and request to refer to Fiduciary Commissioner from the creditor, George Miller. The 23rd, we gave the executors 30 days to pay the expenses or objection, and request to refer to fiduciary would come back to the commission. The deadline was 8/27. 8/27 happened, and that was another one of our meetings, and we still hadn't had any action. We discussed during the meeting with Mr. Miller, who showed up to, we discussed this during the meeting with Mr. Miller, who showed up to talk about it. We didn't make a motion or issue an order. Instead, Mr. Miller went downstairs to estates to file a motion to remove executrix in this estate and to request that second named executor in the will serve to complete the administration of the estate. On the 5th, there was an objection recorded from David Grinnell. Did not address the 723 commission order, which that was, it was past the 30 days that we had given them. But objected to the 827 motion to remove executrix in this estate and to request that a second named executor will serve. The 10th, the commission decided to refer to Fishery Commissioner with the objector, Serena Cutlip, who is the executrix, to be responsible for the $500 deposit and gave her 15 days to pay. The 29th, we received a request from an attorney representing the executive past the 15-day deadline, allowing more time for the fiduciary commissioner deposit. On the 1st, we didn't take the substance. We only didn't receive anything past our regular deadline, and then today, here we are. I would make the motion to. So I think we have a couple actions to make sure we clear up all this. I would make the motion to deny the objection from Mr. Grinnell, the attorney for Ms. Cutlip. So first, to deny that objection, and the second motion would be to approve the motion to remove the executrix in this estate and request that the second name executor in the will serve to complete the administration.
So I'll second, the motion to deny.
So let's just do the first one.
Let's do the first one.
To deny the objection.
I second that.
The first and the second to deny the objection. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And the second one is to approve the motion to remove executrix in this estate and to request that second name executor in the will serve to complete administration of the estate.
Second.
We have a first and the second to remove the executrix and to have the substitute executor take over to finish the estate.
Right.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. That handles the fiduciary orders for the week. Introduction of new employees, personnel changes, Youth Services Center. We have Brooke Troutman, relief worker, part-time.
Yes, sir. $16.40 per hour. Today is her first day of employment, and this is a non-benefits eligible position.
Move to approve the personnel as presented.
Second.
We have first and the second to approve Brooke Troutman, relief worker, part-time at the Youth Services Center. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next, we have comments from the public. In this session, you're able to come forward and state your piece, 3 to 4 minutes at the president's discretion. State your name and address when you approach the podium. So with that, I will open comments from the public. Anyone wishing to come forward? Seeing no one, I will close comments from the public.
Wait.
Oh, we do.
So-
You're hiding behind that darn pillar there, so welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, I'll keep this brief. My name's Ethan Enderline. I live at 5000 Station Street, apartment 1103, and I'm with West Virginia University Student Government Association as their local governance liaison. We just wanted to invite you all or anybody in the gallery to our campus safety walk. It's something we do each semester where we walk around certain parts of campus and parts of Morgantown and land and identify certain safety and accessibility concerns that are present, and then we have a report that we make to the City Council based on our findings. It's open to anybody, students, staff, faculty, or anybody in the Morgantown area. So if anybody's interested in that, I could give you my contact information, and I could write it down after meeting if you need it. But my email is, in all lowercase, SENTERLINE I appreciate
When
it.
is the walk? Just,
Oh, I should mention that. It's October 6th, Thursday, October 16th from 6 to 8 p.m.
thank you.
Yep.
Could I ask before you leave if you just jot that down and provide it to our administrator?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in. It's nice to see a young representative from the university here, as they're such a vital part of our community. So thank you for coming. Well, now with that, seeing no one else hiding behind that pillar, then I'll close comments from the public. Colleen Kuhn, grants. No grants today. Moving on to correspondence. We have a letter of support provided to Jacob's Ladder, Monongalia County Day Report Center, and we had
Several others.
several others as well.
Mylan Park, and these are all for applications to the West Virginia First Foundation opioid settlement grants.
Great.
Mylan Park, Lauren's Wish, there was actually 3 of those. They're submitting 3 applications. Libera and the Mon County Child Advocacy Center.
Great. And pursuant to a prior directive and order from the commission, the president was authorized to sign many of those in the
Correct.
week preceding the meeting. So I've done that, signed all those, I believe, correct?
Yep.
So no further actions needed at this time. Next, we have a press release regarding the Visit Mountaineer Country Convention and Visitors Bureau winning 3 awards at the Governor's Conference on Tourism.
Yes, they won the Future of Tourism Award, Digital Innovation Award, and the Mountain State Tourism Development Award
Great.
for
That's
the
wonderful.
Geo Woodstock that they hosted.
Very well deserved. Susan and Joey and the staff over there do an incredible job promoting our community, and we welcome them to continue that. And any way we can help, we will be glad to. But congratulations. Moving on, notice of a public hearing received from the City of Morgantown regarding the proposed creation of the City of Morgantown East End Redevelopment District Number 6.
The public hearing is going to be on Tuesday, November the 4th at 7 p.m.
Okay. I believe you have some other, do you have any other correspondence?
Just one. You all, the commission received an invitation from WVU, actually from Dan Kimball. WVU Police Department is extending an invitation for you all to come to their new home on October 15th at 11 a.m., 886 Chestnut Ridge Road. So I will put that on your calendar.
And that's that big concrete
Big
building next to
brown
Sheetz?
building behind Sheets,
Sheetz,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Great. Sean, do you have any correspondence?
No.
Tom?
No, that was what I had down in case you didn't.
Great, I don't have any either. Moving on, seeing no unfinished business, on to new business. A, consideration to approve requisition number 110 for the University Town Center Excise Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
The requisition is for $19,470. Those funds will be paid to Municap and for Steptoe and to Steptoe and Johnson.
I move to approve requisition number 110 for the UTC Excise Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
Second?
The first and a second, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Next, consideration to approve requisition number 29 for the University Town Center Series 2023A Property Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
This requisition is for $25,620. Again, those funds will be paid to Municap and Steptoe and Johnson.
I move to approve requisition number 29 for the UTC Series 23A Property Tax District Administrative Expense Fund.
Second?
The first and the second, all in favor?
Aye.
On to reports from elected officials and department heads. Anything from Granville today? Okay. Moving on, reports from county commissioners. Tom?
Yeah, last week I represented the county commission. Northeast Energy had an engagement panel at the Mollahan Research Center. It was for Marion and Monongalia County individuals, and they are just wanting to keep abreast what's going on and be a part of the community. After the reports, they showed what they were doing in each area and then made any suggestions that we could have. And one of the things I recommended that they thought they would do is when they're going to go into an area to do construction or they're going to have extra traffic, to tell us ahead of time so then we can at least inform the public when they start seeing more trucks or cab. And I really appreciated that. So that was a really interesting program. I also represented the county commission yesterday. The Interaction Media Business opened up in Saberton. Jim Matuga, who started this 15 years ago, was in Star City in a house, and now they moved it into a building, and they've been a great addition to our community, and I really want to wish them the best of luck and thank them for coming to Morgantown, Monongalia County, and allowing the county commission to be a part of that reopening. Thank you.
Great. Sean?
Since our last meeting, last Thursday, I met with the MAP president. And then the administrator and I had a call with Maria Smith from Mountain Line and Jenny Celine from the city regarding the bus pass program. And then in the afternoon, I had the WV Corp board meeting in Clarksburg. Friday, I had the WV Corp annual meeting, and then we had our local broadband team tag up. Today's a regular day, one work session. Tomorrow is the second Thursday of the month, so it's a busy day for meetings. I have a MAP Executive Board and Development Authority. Friday, staff reports, and we have our DOH Exit 155 project. Monday's a holiday. Tuesday, I have a monthly breakfast with Joe Statler and Ronnie Lido and Frank DeBono, and we have our MMPO special meeting. That's all.
Great. A couple of things. I'd like to thank our local DOH rep. The other day, Commissioner Bloom and I both noticed a post on a local page about a dangerous pothole with an exposed pipe on Hartman Run Road. Commissioner Bloom contacted our DOH rep, and they had someone out there the next day checking into it. So there were a lot of concern about that, so that I appreciate them jumping on that so quickly. I'd like to recognize the appearance of former Commissioner Ed Hawkins in the House today, so welcome back. It's always good to see former commissioners stopping in. So next, I had a call this morning early about the warming shelter. So I'm happy to announce that consensus has been agreed to that the priority first option will be the facility on West Run Road. That building is still being completed, some renovations in order to make it accessible, but the goal is to have the warming shelter there. And MCR, the board that runs Hazel's House of Hope, is fully in support of that. Also, as an alternative, in the event that that facility is not finished in time and is not able to be used, MCR has stated their willingness to be available and have the space available if needed, to have a backup in case that space isn't available. So more details on that will be coming later, but just wanted the public to know that we do have a plan going forward on a warming shelter prior to a day before it's going to be 2 degrees. So I'd like to thank all those involved. The Coalition in Homelessness and Catholic Charities have been working together on this, along with the board from MCR, to try to and some members of City Council in order to get this plan put together. So.
Jeff, you may want to pass along to them. In our meeting with Maria Smith last week, that subject came up, and she pointed out that if they do go that route, to point out that West Run facility is not on their route anymore.
I think they've made accommodations for that. At least that was what was expressed this morning at the meeting. So.
Okay. I just want to make sure that was, because I told, Jenny was on that call, I was like, well, somebody ought to point it out to the group that's making those decisions.
There were also some others that, I forget who mentioned it at the meeting this morning, that volunteers have stepped forward to assist with transportation if need be during those cold times. So the idea being that facility already has day and night staff.
Right.
To help accommodate something, so it's more of a logistical practicality than having it at H3 where a new staff would have to be hired on to do the night shifts, and so that was the primary impetus behind at least going that direction. So anything else from anybody?
Nope. Move to adjourn.
Second.
First and second, we're adjourned.